Hey everyone, so I'm back. I know it's been forever since I filmed a video on this channel, but life just sort of got in the way really quickly. So I think the last time I talked to you was a little bit before my birthday, so I turned 20, which is crazy. And then the day after, I moved back to Texas, and I was apartment shopping, and then I had band camp because I'm in the marching band, so I had that for like 12 hours a day for like 6 days, and then school started that following week. So I just finished my first week of school. I'm about to start my second tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm a junior in college, if you're wondering, if you're new to my channel. But I wanted to kick off my little hiatus, or I guess kick off the end of my hiatus with a favorites video. So today I'm going to be showing you some of the favorites I've been loving this summer, since I've last talked to you, I guess. So basically the month of August, let's just say. Let's call this August favorites, which you probably knew already by looking below at the title. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what I've been loving. Okay, so I have a giant little box, not giant, but a pretty full box right here of all my favorites. So I'm just going to pick one out one at a time. So the first thing is the Simple Micellar Water makeup remover wipes. I once tried a makeup remover from Simple and it was awful. It was just like their liquid one. Before they came out with the micellar sort of line. And these are great. They take off my makeup really well, and you know, they don't ache and burn. And I guess there's a hole in the bottom, but a little faulty of packaging. But yeah, I just like use these if I really don't want to like wash my face, or like right before I get in the shower, I'll use these so I don't have like, you know, panda eyes. But yes, these are pretty great, and I just got them at Target, so they weren't expensive at all. The next few things are some hair products, because if you couldn't tell, I have silver hair and I have been through a lot with my hair. I had to bleach it a lot, so we're just not going to talk about the number because it's a little bit scary. But I did use Olaplex, which I guess will be the first favorite having to do with hair. I got this, the Take Home Olaplex number 3. So Olaplex, I don't really know the science behind it, but if you want to read about it, Google it. But it's like this new sort of technology that makes coloring and bleaching your hair a lot less damaging, which, I mean, if I was to have bleached my hair without it, I would literally be left with no hair. But yeah, so my hairstylist just gave this to me to take home, and I've only used about maybe a little less than half. Yeah, a little less than half of it, and I've used it like 4 or 5 times. So I just rinse my hair and then put this in, and I'll pretty much leave it in overnight. So sometimes I'll mix some coconut oil with it, but it's great. Like, this stuff is really amazing, and Olaplex in general really saved my hair. The next is my shampoo and conditioner. I only have the shampoo just because the conditioner literally looks exactly the same except upside down. But this is the Pureology Hydrate line. My hairstylist recommended this one to me, and I've been loving it. It smells really good, actually. It smells like mint, or sort of like tea tree. I don't know. It's a really soothing smell, but yeah, it's really great, really moisturizing, and it has an anti-fade complex in it, so it definitely really helps to keep the color in my hair. My hair has like experienced very minimal fading. I've had it for, I don't know, a month, over a month. Yeah, I would say over a month, or rounding about a month, and it's really only faded to silver as far as the color. It used to be more blue, but yeah, so this is kind of pricey and there's not that much, but I love this stuff. It's really great. Also, out of the Pureology line, this is the Color Max UV Color Defense from Pureology, and also has the anti-fade complex. So what I've been doing, like I said, I was in band camp, so I would just spray this on my hair every time I was going to be out in the sun for a long period of time, and I really saw like good results, or I guess lack of fading. So results where you can't really tell the difference, but you can see that there's no damage, I guess. Long story short, this stuff really is great. I stole it from my mom, so I didn't buy it, but it seems to be $22.50 for 8.5 fluid ounces, which, I don't know, maybe that's not that bad, but I mean, it is Pureology, so you can't expect it to be cheap. So I have one more skincare product, which is, I don't even know, oh, this is from the Serious Skincare brand, and I don't know where I got this at all, but this is the Glow Brasion. I think I also stole this from my mom. And so micro fine facial polish, which I've been having like really like sort of like bumpy dry skin lately. So I've been using this like once or twice a week just to scrub my face, give it a nice exfoliation because it really needs that. I suffer from acne scarring, so sometimes it can get a little bit like dry and like bumpy and weirdly textured, but this just helps to make sure that my makeup the next day goes on really well. So yeah, I really like this stuff. The only thing I don't like is that I use a washcloth and it will like get stuck on the washcloth, so I'll be like feeling little like gritty things for like weeks. Not really weeks, but until I wash my washcloth. Okay, moving on to some makeup favorites. I'm going to try and do these in pairs so I don't have so much to talk about, but I have the Clinique Acne Solutions BB Cream in Light and the Clinique Super Primer. Both of these are amazing. This feels so good on my skin, and I really do notice that it helps to keep my makeup off, or makeup on, even in the really severe Texas humidity that's going on. Yeah, it's really great. And then this makes my skin look so good. It's like a BB cream, but I would say it has really high coverage for a BB cream. It definitely tones down the redness and makes my skin look more sort of like airbrushed, and it's a really weird consistency. It's like a liquid, but I love this stuff, and it is a little bit messy since it's a liquid, but I think the results and the way it looks on my skin is really nice, and I just scrubbed part of the label off, so sooner or later I'm not going to be able to tell what this is, but yeah, definitely I've been using this every day for the last, since I got it, which was like, I don't know, you can see it in my, one of my past videos I hauled this, but yes, love. Next are the two concealers I've been using. I've been using the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touche highlighting concealer under my eyes, which just helps me to look more alive, you know. Going back to school is never easy, but if you have a good concealer, it looks like it is. And then the Benefit Boing concealer has been my lifesaver for like little pesky blemishes that I've been getting, or redness. So these two together are really great, and they're great for different reasons, but yes, both awesome concealers. Next is my bronzer, which I'm sure I've talked about before, but this is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronze Face Powder, and I just use this to sort of chisel my cheeks and make me look like I actually saw some sun this summer. So this is great. It's not really orange. I mean, sometimes it can look a little bit orange, but not if you apply it gently. So yes, love this, and it's super cheap as well. Next is an old favorite of mine. I used to use this all the time, and then I got scared of blush, but now I'm back to using it, and it's the NARS Multiple. I don't even know if they sell these anymore, but this is an Orgasm, which is like their signature color, and it just goes on so nicely and really gives me like a nice pop of pink without being overpowering. And of course it's creamy, so it's not gonna make my skin dry and powdery and look caked on. So yes, and it's just a really lovely color. This summer I've been obsessed with highlighting. I think highlighting your skin has been like really on trend lately with the whole like strobing effect, except I still will like contour a little bit, but Anyways, I've been using the Benefit What's Up, which this was a sample and I've been using it for about the past month and there's still that much in it, so like, okay. And it's really amazing. I will be really generous with this, like all over my face, you know, up the cheeks, down the nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit on the forehead, on top of the brows. Yeah, this stuff is great. It makes you look so glowy without looking like you were sweating. Next, I have some brow products. I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in taupe, and if you can see, the spoolie end of mine broke off, so I've been just using this random spoolie from the drugstore, which is way cuter. But this looks so good on my brows. I don't know why, but I've been really liking the contrast of my light hair with my dark brows. I feel like since the hair really washes me out, I've been liking to do my eyebrows darker because it makes me sort of have more of a frame and structure to my face where it's not just like a washed out blob, if that makes sense. But yes, so I've been using these to give my brow shape, and then to set it, I've been using the Benefit Gimme Brow. And I mentioned that they gave me the medium deep one and then I traded my mom for it, but I actually took this one back because I just love the look of the dark brows. Like I said, of course I don't like smear it on and make my eyebrows like ridiculously dark, but I do use it to make my eyebrows dark, which I think frames my face really well. And yeah, with my roots coming in, I think it looks okay. I've been loving the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I used this all when I was in Australia. I don't know how there's still more in it, but it's sort of like, I think I mentioned before that I think there are fibers in this so that it, you know, grabs onto your lashes as opposed to just coating them. And yeah, it holds my curl really nicely. I still use an eyelash curler, but yeah, this is a really great mascara. I love the packaging. How could you not? It's so cute. But yeah, it stays on all day without flaking or anything, which, you know, as it being hot and humid here in Texas, the last thing I want is panda eyes or raccoon eyes or any kind of eyes where it's mascara and eyeliner like smeared down my face. So this is a really great mascara, even though it is expensive. If you don't want to spend the money, I really recommend the Lash Blast by CoverGirl or the Clump Crusher by CoverGirl. The one in the green tube has a really similar wand to this one, and that mascara is my absolute favorite. I'm just like out of it right now, so I've been using this. We are coming down to the wire here, so the last makeup product I have is the NARS Satin Lip Pencil, and there's no way in hell I'm gonna pronounce this right, but Rakugian. I got this for my little like birthday treat from Sephora, and I am on the lookout for the full size. I was gonna get it at Sephora, but I think I'm just gonna order online from Sephora. But yeah, this is so nice. I'm wearing it today, and it just is the most perfect color for my lips without being too crazy. And the fact that it's not, the fact that it's not matte makes my lips look, you know, moisturized and not all. It doesn't highlight the cracks in my lips, because there are definitely cracks in my lips. But yeah, I've really loved this color, and yes, so if it's your birthday, get excited if this is what you get, because it's great. And it comes with another one, but I haven't used it yet because it's like a bright red. Okay, and then I've been using this perfume religiously. This is the Marc Jacobs Maude Noir perfume, and it is amazing. It smells so good. I don't have any words to describe it. Oh my gosh, except amazing. My boyfriend got this for me for my birthday, so thank you, Ryan. The packaging is so adorable. It smells so good. I think it could go for every season, to be honest. It's sort of, I can't stop smelling it. It's like a fresh sort of scent, but it is very girly and flower. I have no idea. I'm not good at describing scents, but this is his newest perfume, so go try it out at Sephora or something and you'll love it. I almost guarantee it. And the last sort of beauty related thing is this hairbrush, which I'm sorry, it's like really gross, so we'll just not show you the bristles, but it's the wet brush. I know everyone and their brother talks about these, but they are seriously to die for. My almost every hair salon I've been to since I got my hair done has been using this, and like it's so amazing, and it doesn't tangle your hair, and it really is a dream to work through when your hair is wet. When I have the Olaplex in, I will like brush it through just so it gets, you know, root to tip, so my entire head is like saturated with it. But yes, seriously amazing, and it doesn't pull out that many hairs, as you would probably not believe by judging on how many hairs there are in the bristles, but it's really great. Next, I have some fashion favorites. So the first fashion favorite is a pair of shoes. These are from Topshop, but I got them in Australia, and I actually have to go get them repaired because I tripped like on an uneven surface, and the little strap came out from here, so I'm just gonna take it to the shoe repair store. But yeah, these are great. They're just little platforms, which I feel like is so unique, and as someone that can't walk in heels but is also really short, so I should be able to, these are a really nice option, you know. It's unique. You don't see a lot of people wearing platforms anymore, and say what you want about them, but they're really great and really comfy, and they look good with pretty much anything: jeans, dresses, shorts, skirts, rompers, you name it. Sweatpants, not really, but you can work it, I'm sure. Next is a purse, and I've been talking about this a lot on my channel. I feel like this is just my Longchamp. I've never owned a Longchamp before. This is the Le Pliage in large, and it's in the, I think they call this gunmetal color, and I think it's the perfect color because it goes with anything. It's not as harsh as black, and with the brown it also goes with all of your warm toned things, and it literally is a black hole. I just cleaned it out, which is why it's empty. I had put my mail in here, and like I had papers, you know, car registration papers, just like so much shit piled into this. But it's really great if you use little pouches to organize your stuff with so they don't get lost. But yeah, it's great for school, traveling every day, errands, you know, go to the mall, buy something at Target, you just put it in here, you don't have to carry your plastic bag. Perfect. The next fashion favorite is this style of shirt from Topshop. I went into Nordstrom the other day to just sort of find a shirt for back to school, and I ended up wearing this on the first day of school, but I bought two of them. I have one in red as well, and it is so cute. I think this is the Bardot style of top, but I really like the fact that it's not the kind that only goes under on your shoulders, because that never stays. It always just ends up going on top of my shoulders and making me look really weird. But with the little ties, you can sort of just adjust how it looks so it's not like too baggy on you or whatever. But I seriously love this shirt, and I love it. The length, everything. The color, of course, it's just black, but yeah, I've been really liking these. And my last fashion favorite is sort of like pattern mixing. I only just brought this shirt because this is one of the shirts I like to do it with, but yeah, I just will wear this with like some polka dot shorts. And I think if you find one color or sort of, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a lookbook on how I like to pattern play. I actually might have a few outfits of it on my lookbook, previous like outfit of the week videos. But yeah, I've been really liking mixing patterns and colors and shapes and everything, and I'm probably gonna wear this to school tomorrow, like I said, with the polka dot shorts. And this is just from Forever 21. So now on to some random favorites. The first is coffee. I've been loving flat whites at Starbucks as well as iced lattes. And then at home, I've been drinking the cinnamon dolce Keurig cups from Starbucks, and it's so good. It's just a nice little wake me up in the morning before school, and maybe even take it to school. But yeah, it's really great. Just add some little creamer or milk and sugar, and it's really delicious. TV shows for this month, most definitely Orange is the New Black. I've been obsessed with. I finished the series, but it was so good, and I'm just like waiting for them to come out with the 4th season because it's like so good. And then movies, I've really been liking. Well, I actually just watched this yesterday, so maybe it can't be a favorite, but Dîner de Con. It's a French film. It's the original of Dinner with Schmucks, Dinner for Schmucks, but it's in French. They have it on YouTube with the English subtitles. Ryan and I watched it last night, and it was really funny, even though it was in a foreign language. I had to watch it for class, but I enjoyed it otherwise. And for music, I would say Frank Turner came out with a new album this month, Positive Songs for Negative People. I've been really liking that, as well as I don't know, songs that were playing in band, Hey Mama, Shut Up and Dance, what are the other songs? Oh, Cheerleader, and there's one other, but I don't listen to it. Fight Song, I've never actually listened to that song, but we played in band, so that's what my life has pretty much been consisting of. Okay, well, I think those are all my favorites. I don't really have anything else to talk about today. Yeah, I'm sorry about the long wait for a new video, but I will definitely now get in the swing of things. So I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me some questions or comments or requests or anything, literally anything down below, and I'll make sure to follow through. Yeah, check out my social media links down below, my vlog channel. Yeah, okay, that's enough shameless self-promotion, so I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!